What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good day so far. But it seems that Zion Williamson has found himself in the news again, but for the wrong reasons. Apparently, he is getting sued for rape and sexual abuse, and the plaintiff is asking between 18 to $50 million. Now, of course, this is all alleged, so we do not know if Zion Williamson actually did all these things. The fact that it is not a criminal case, but a civil case, would lead me to believe that this is more so of a quote unquote shakedown. But the fact of the matter is that he's in the news again, and it's something involving women. But I'll read it to you. So, the woman alleging Zion Williamson raped her, seeking anywhere from $18 to $50 million in a lawsuit filed Thursday in Los Angeles Superior Court, or so told ESPN. Williamson denied the allegations to the Post on Friday via his legal representatives. The woman, identified as Jane Doe in the lawsuit, claims to be the Pelican star's ex-girlfriend, having allegedly started dating when Zion Williamson was a freshman at Duke in 2018 until 2023. During the course of their relationship, the defendant engaged in a continuing pattern of abusive, controlling, and threatening behavior toward plaintiff, the lawsuit reads, as obtained by the Post. Now, let's talk about this here. Zion Williamson is a very young, still star who has a potential to be a superstar. I don't know about one of the faces of the league anymore because, one, he can't stay healthy, and two, his drama off the court is hurting his image on the court. And in the court of law, it is innocent until proven guilty. In the court of public opinion, it is guilty until proven innocent, unfortunately. Zion Williamson, this is probably not something he wanted a position to be in. This definitely seems to be like a woman is legit just trying to get him for money. If you remember a few years ago, ex-adult star Mariah Mills, after Zion Williamson was found that he was having a baby with a former cam model, she blasted him on Twitter, pretty much embarrassing him and his public image, to the point to where the Pelicans had to write a cease and desist letter, and the point to where Zion had to write a cease and desist letter. Now, Zion Williamson was giving her crazy loads of money, like $40,000, and I'm pretty sure in her scene, she's never made probably $10,000 for one scene. The fact that he was giving her $40,000 at certain points in time is crazy for an old, aging adult film model who was augmented all the way. Nothing on her was real. Everything on her was fake. Now, granted, these athletes are very young, so I'm pretty sure they watched a few things, obviously, and saw some things on Instagram. And when they got money, obviously you're going to contact these ladies because, again, every fantasy that you want, that you had, now that you have the star power and the money, now you can act it out. Well, unfortunately, they didn't know that some of these women are crazy. And the fact of the matter is that if you don't do what they want you to do, they can get you for money. And even if it's not true, your image is still tarnished. Look at Jay-Z. Costed him $20 million off the lawsuit with Tony Busby. Found out there was nothing there, but apparently he still lost some record deals. Look at he lost, not record deals, but he lost some deals. Look what happened with Shannon Sharp. What's still going on with Shannon Sharp? Nightcap, he lost majority of all of his sponsorships. All of them. Like, nobody, like, if you remember, probably a few months ago, he was reading ads every video. He had the Boost Mobile partnership. He was still with the Volume, DraftKings. Now it's just him. It's just him and Ocho, and they even canceled their tour because, again, his image is not looking so good right now. And once your reputation is destroyed in the public, it's very hard to build that back up and to get it back to where it was in the first place. And it might not ever get back there. And with Zion Williamson, And with all these athletes and just so powerful people in general, when you get money and celebrity status, number one, you can't just be messing with these women who are, quote, OnlyFans models or escorts or adult film star models. You gotta be smarter than that, because again, in this society today, they can get you. They can get you. It can be completely consensual, right? But the way you made your text messages, especially if they're quote unquote freaks, they screenshot and save those text messages. Now you look crazy. Now you look crazy. Now, and you can say, well, this is completely consensual. Well, guess what? They can manipulate the text to where it wasn't consensual, to where it made you look like you were very abusive, where it could look like you were very manipulating, and where it could look like you're very controlling. And then to the point there where they can record your phone calls. So you gotta be smart, and you probably really shouldn't be dealing with these models and these young girls like that. You really shouldn't, because at the end of the day, they don't want you for you. They want you for your money. They want you for what you can provide. Notice, they never looked at you. Tupac even said, when he wasn't famous, all the girls, those same girls that did not look at him at all when he didn't have no money, once he finally got a name of Tupac, once he finally started getting popularity, now those same women came back. Now they're trying to give him a chance. Now they're trying to talk to him. That's literally what it is. It's hard when you got money. I can see. It's hard when you're an athlete, when you're a celebrity. People treat you differently based on the fact of what you have and who you are. So, Zion is denying all this is, he's denying all these allegations. Again, they are all alleged. We do not know if they are true or not. And again, I think in another post, it was like Mariah Mills was contacting Tony Busby. This Tony Busby guy has been, going after a lot of these athletes and celebrities with civil cases. Again, if they were, think about it, if this was for real, right, they would go for a criminal case. But if you think about it, if I go for criminal charges, I don't get paid. I don't get paid for criminal charges. I'd rather do it civil. And guess what? Civil charges, civil or criminal, charge you both ways, your image is still tarnished. Your image is still tarnished, no matter what. So we got to see what's going. This is a developing story. We got to see what happens over the course of the summertime. But again, if this doesn't tell you, young athletes, celebrities, superstars, you don't have to be super rich. You can be a YouTube streamer if you can be a streamer if you wanted to. You got to be careful, because again, you piss off the wrong woman, they can mess and ruin your life up. I'll talk to you guys later.